Hello, my name is Beckett. Welcome back. We're playing all the mods 6 to the sky. And first thing I want to do today, we're finally ready for some dragon egg seeds. And for this, we're going to need to make the Insanium essence, which is, I think, finally within reach. We've just had it, got that whole row. Okay, yeah, there's the quest completed. Now, let's make farmland, just like we did before. I think we'll see. Oh, I made more than I meant. That's okay. We're gonna need some more. And we have, from the Ender Dragon fight, these dragon scales. And is it just a regular prosperity seed? Yes, it is. Make ourselves one of those. And these dragon scales are important. They're what we use to make the next set of resource things, which are our bees here. So that's gonna be we're gonna need a bunch of those, and we shall see what these seeds give us, I guess. I'll go ahead and make them up here. And the seeds. Hey, our first tier 6 seed. Nice. Also want to get some 2 tall flowers, or some 2 height flowers is what I'm saying. I've got to turn this off, I was just farming. Let's see. So these will give me Lily Valley, which I don't have, so we're going to save a couple of those out. Now we got our sunflower. Bunch of lilacs, which we're going to be using immediately. Rosebush, cool. I only need 1 each of these because the vanilla mechanic is if you bone meal them, you just get another one. So that's pretty handy. Now the big thing I want to do today is start increasing the yields from some of these ore chunks. We're getting a little bit of unobtainium and vibranium. Not very much. And to make, for instance, the unobtainium seeds, I guess I don't know how to spell it, we're going to need blocks of unobtainium. Right now, we have enough for 2 ingots. So we can just keep smelting endstone, or turning endstone into crushed endstone and sifting it, is what I'm trying to say. But we can get a lot more than 2 with resort to Mekanism. Now, what we're going to want to do, first of all, is get a thermal evaporation chamber going. We might end up wanting 2 of these. I'm not sure. Oh, these are going to take a lot of steel. Okay. We're also going to need 1 thermal evaporation controller. And we're going to need 2 thermal evaporation valves. And I think we're going to need another crafter. There's the iron one. Let's make the gold one already. Oh, I have an iron one. That's weird. There it is. Alright. My crafting grids. That's what happened to that one. Okay, so we got enough for one more thing in this one. I'm telling you, use these upgraded crafters. They're the absolute bomb. I'm just breaking this one so that it'll look just right. Now, you use these to make quite a large multi-block structure. We're going to make the evaporation blocks first. I think 2 stacks will do it for us. Now we also have to think about these advanced control circuits. I don't think they're too bad. There we go. Okay, so we just need basic control circuits and infused alloy, and I think we got a bunch of that in the system already. Right? Right. So let's take our evaporation blocks here. We're going to want 2 valves, one to put water in with, and one to take the, I think it's brine, out with. And we're going to want 1 thermal evaporation controller. I think I just said all those things. Now, let's set this beast up. Now, this thing doesn't take power, but it does need heat. And we're going to have to, this is not a cold biome, but it's not a hot one either. So we're going to end up doing some stuff to this thing. But what you do is you kind of make a 4x4 with this. All the bottom blocks have to be the thermal evaporation blocks. And we're going to put a valve back here. And we're going to put a valve over here. And we'll put the controller right here. Now we'll be able to warm the water up more quickly with advanced solar generators. So we'll also need regular solar generators. And I need more patterns. The circle of auto crafting. One pattern after another. Make another 10 here. It's fine. Regular solar generator, regular solar panels, and the solar panels from Power. And I guess we'll see what of these things aren't in the auto crafting yet that we still have to make patterns for. So let's see. If we were to try to craft this, okay, so we don't know about the photoelectric planes. We don't know about basic capacitors, and we're going to need more infused alloy. I've never found a good way to automate the infused alloys with refined storage. What happens is it seems like it pipes the redstone into here. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but we don't end up using really that much of this stuff, so it's not really a big deal just to craft a stack when we need it. Okay, yeah, at least 1 more stack. Now we do want to fill this thing full of water, so we're going to go ahead and take another aqueous accumulator. I don't know if these will slowly fill up with, I don't think they do. And we'll just take a couple of slabs. It's fine, we're not going to spend that much time right over at this spot. Cool. I guess I need some buckets. We should have plenty. And we'll just run and get some water from over here. Perfect. Very nice. I don't need my jetpack on. Whoops. Put some right here. Put them right here. That's enough to make this thing think it's a water source block. And now all we need is a little bit of pipe. That'll be fine. And we'll start her up with our configurator. We'll set the pipe to pull. And this will start filling this thing up with water, I hope. I don't actually really know that it's doing anything. It doesn't seem to want to go in there, does it? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it's because it's not a complete structure right now. Yeah, it doesn't want to go on there at all. I wonder if I took this off, if it would start to fill. So one up here. There it goes. Yeah, so it has to be the valid multi-block for this thing to start filling up and doing its thing. So we got a little bit. We're getting a little bit of brine. We're getting a good amount. And I probably shouldn't have put all those pipes away, but that's okay, because I think we're going to end up moving some of this stuff around with ender tanks, because this the pipes and the tubes and everything with this ore quintupling setup can get a little bonkers. So let's try to cut down on that with some ender tanks. Now ender tanks work just like ender chests, except they're for liquids. I wish we had an equivalent for gases, but we don't. They're not too bad to make. It's just some blaze rods, ender pearl, a cauldron, a little bit of obsidian. We'll probably have to teach this thing how to make a cauldron. I'm pretty sure it doesn't know how to make one yet. Now these are cool. I think they're from the ender storage mod? Yeah. So it's got these 3 little strips of carpet on it, and you can dye them, which is fantastic. So, oh, we need to teach this thing how to make blaze rods. Okay. Fortunately, we have plenty of blaze essence growing for us out in the farm. So that shouldn't be a big deal. So let's see here. We'll do 2 ender tanks. What's a good color for brine, do you think? Yellow? I think yellow's probably fine. So we'll take these, and we'll make ourselves... I'm not even sure I have yellow dye programmed in. So let's do that. There we are. Come on. Oh, a little glitchy sometimes. It always works when you re-click on the thing. Just can't always get the recipes to come up consistently. So let's make some... I guess I have a good amount of dyes coded, don't I? 6 is going to be perfect. Now what we're going to do is start pumping out into one of these ender tanks just so we build up a little. I have a feeling we might lose it as we grow this thing, and I don't want that. Oh, I should have dyed this first, huh? So we're just gonna dye all 3 of these yellow. Yellow. There we go. And set this to pull. And it's gonna fill this up with some brine. And any other ender tank we have that we also dye all yellow will have the exact same stuff in it as this tank over here. So that's a really useful way to, even if you're just doing it close up, to cut down on the pipe spam. And with 3 times 16 possibilities, I think that's how that works. You get some. You can use basically as many of these as there are fluids in the pack. So we've actually run out of steel. We don't have enough growing apparently. So we're gonna go ahead, and I've already upgraded the spare infuser up there to the advanced tier. But we're gonna go ahead and we need osmium dust, huh? I don't think this thing knows how to make that. So let's see. I don't think it does. I'm confident enough that, yeah, it knows quartz dust. It doesn't know osmium dust. You can actually put a bunch of these into the machine in question. They do end up using more power. So we're going to want some energy upgrades because it increases the efficiency. And for that, we'll need some gold dust, which is going to be easy enough for us to make. That'll be fine, right? And let's say we'll start with half a dozen speed and maybe 4 energy, and we'll see what that does for us. Okay, so right now, just as is, we fill this up with carbon. If we were to put some enriched iron in here, we can see it's using 100 FE a tick, not moving particularly fast. So let's put a whole bunch of energy upgrades in here, first of all. And now we can see it's only using 31 FE a tick. Not that we're really running an energy shortage here. And if we add the speed upgrades, we should see us moving along significantly faster here. So we got at least 2. Yeah, look at that. That's so much better. That's gonna get us this stuff right quick. I'm pretty happy about that. Now let's see what happens when we start adding to this. I assume we're gonna lose all the water, right? Yeah. So let's see. Oh, we can't even select this. Oh, we'll just build it up the rest of the way. See how we do. Okay, wow, it recognized the multi-block without the corners filled in. So that's interesting. I mean, I know we can put the solar heaters. Okay, yeah. So it didn't actually lose any of the brine we had in it when we broke the multi-block by building it up the rest of the way. Now let's see how we're doing with materials to make these advanced solar generators. We kind of want 4K, so this is what, oh my god, look at all that lapis we're going to need. Okay. Look at this thing go. Make all kinds of stuff. Hot glass, apparently. It says solar panels. We finally made this. So look at these things. They're huge. Alright, let's get them up here. I was not prepared for that, folks. I'll tell you what, dear oh dear. Now we are going to need to power this eventual monstrosity I'm going to make, and we've used a bunch of the power cells. I don't know if you remember some episodes back, we went to a lot of trouble to make this rubber essence. And we haven't done a single thing with it. And that's all about to change. We are going to make ourselves a redstone flux cell from thermal, which is all kinds of different things. We're going to need an electric gear. We're going to need some cured rubber, which is what we're going to use that rubber essence for. So that's quite handy. Anything else we need in here? Doesn't look like it. That looks all like stuff we already have. I don't know that I've actually made a recipe for a flux coil yet. Let's find out. Sure looks like I have. So let's go ahead and... Did I actually make a recipe for the thing? Doesn't look like I did, because I'm a genius. Maybe I did. I did. Okay. So let's go ahead and make one of those. Oh, it's the flux cell frame I didn't. I knew I didn't make something. And that's just any kind of glass, right? Okay, more patterns. Pattern. Okay, there we go. Doing a wonderful job tonight. This is why I record in little bursts. It's just embarrassing. So it's a cell. Let's go ahead and make the cell. Redstone flux cell. I always want to call it an energy cell, because that's just you know, that's how Second do. So while that's cooking up, we're also gonna want to make the top tier integral components, and we also want one of the stabilized Rf coils. So let's see. I have it expanded. It's okay. We're gonna make a recipe for some stabilized, because I'm sure we're gonna end up using more of this stuff. I am in the wrong GUI. Stabilized. Okay, here we go. With that. And although the energy cell does not, the redstone flux cell does not store that much energy on its own, like all thermal machines in this version, once you upgrade them, they become, what's it called again? Stabilized RF coil. Once you get them all souped up, they can do quite a bit for you. So let's throw it on the ground, and then take it upstairs. Alright, here we are. We're going to put it down right here. And we're going to need, this has the same configuration that all the other blocks from Thermal do. We're going to set the bottom to accept. That's not, is that the bottom? It doesn't seem like it's doing anything, does it? Aww. Curious. Would you look at that? I don't think it's connecting. Maybe these wires aren't compatible with the thermal blocks. Let's see. Yeah, no, these aren't compatible, so there's our problem. Oh, so much for my little thermal energy cell demonstration. We'll just pick this up, and we'll make a power cell from power, because it looks like there are some compatibility issues there. That's not how that works. Can you search like... Yes, you can. Oh, that's wonderful. We already have, I guess we should probably make a niotic, huh? Because I think this is going to end up using an awful lot of energy out here. Okay. Terrible job today. Let's see. There we go. We're actually getting energy in it now. So, let's start thinking about what we're going to need out here. Now, we've been going on way too long, so I'm gonna cut it here, and we'll pick right back up where we left off in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.